We're back, finally. Today we're doing another tutorial, and it's gonna be about gameplay again, but instead of easy gameplay, it's gonna be demon gameplay. So as you know, there are 5 difficulties of demon: easy, medium, hard, insane, extreme. It's a very broad difficulty. I feel like I should explain how to make, you know, at least good demon gameplay for each difficulty. I have split this tutorial up into 3 sections. These 3 sections are going to be easy, medium, that's going to be one category. We're going to have hard and insane demon, and then we're going to have extreme demon. And the only reason extreme demon is getting its own section is because it's just the difficulty gap between something like Cataclysm to Slaughterhouse. That gap of difficulty is way broader than anything from like Windy Landscape to Layak. Easier extremes to hardest extremes are way more broad than any other difficulty, so that's why it's getting its own section. But yeah, with that out of the way, I think we should get right into it. Okay, so here we have our level. I've already chosen a song, Monster by Temanite. So we've gotten our song, and here we go. Now, this will be the easiest section out of all of them, simply because it's just all of these tutorials are just going to be based off of like the easy gameplay tutorial. So if you haven't watched the easy gameplay tutorial, I recommend watching that before this one. All of the basic fundamentals of just gameplay in general are in that video. All of these tutorials, all the sections in this tutorial are going to be based off of that, so I would watch that first if you haven't already. Yeah, so basically for easy and medium demon gameplay, it's not that much different than the easy levels gameplay. It's just not a hard enough difficulty to really make it much different. You still want to go off the basics like sync, sight readability, and all that stuff. Now demons, it doesn't have to be as sight readable, as long as it's consistent and it doesn't take forever to learn, then you should be fine. So for easy and medium demons, you can put in duels and stuff and other gameplay gimmicks that would seem interesting. So let's start off here. The song sounds pretty fast paced, but since it's only the first part, we're not really going to want to go above 2 times speed. I think we'll do a ship. Yeah, so with demons, you can put in some other gimmicks. Like before, in the easy tutorials, we just had like a ship with like a couple portals and stuff, and it was very basic. With demons, you have the freedom to do, honestly, whatever, as long as it's just not too difficult. You can put in other gameplay gimmicks like this orb into the portal. It's very common in demons. You don't really see it too much in easier levels, so. And if you're going for easy or medium demon, you don't want to make it too difficult. Like this is honestly the closest, like the tightest gap I would give a ship, especially if it's like fast paced. And you can put in other gimmicks like going in between the saw blades. This is going to be definitely the shortest section of the video, just because it's not very different from the easy levels. Literally the only change is just more difficult, and you can become more flexible with the gameplay. And another thing is you can have faster gameplay changes as well. Now, I have done this before, I will admit, but I'm going to tell you to stay away from this. Do not put pads or anything behind the portals unless you're going into an auto section, because with this, you can tell it's there, but it's just really annoying to have to try and read. Especially, do not make them invisible. If you make them invisible, that is the worst thing it's one of the worst transitions you can do. So what you can do here is you can just put like an orb. Let's do like a yellow orb. You want to layer on top and just put like this. I usually just put like a pulsing circle on half opacity with black. So then this orb will be clearly there, so the player will know they need to click it. But yeah, so with demons, again, you can be more flexible with your gameplay. So what I like to do for ball parts a lot is I put slopes. You know, kind of just makes it more interesting to look at, and it makes it a lot more satisfying once you actually learn how to do it. Something like this. And make sure you have to click this orb, just put a couple spikes here. Yeah, honestly, I don't really have much to say about this section. Like, there's really not much to it, other than just don't make it buggy, and just make it balanced, honestly. There's not really much to the easy and medium demon section. Let's make a little bit of more gameplay. I'll probably go like a few more seconds. We don't really need to make a whole layout. One of the difference between this and easy gameplay is this allows you to explore a lot more and be more experimental with your gameplay. You're not really restricted to as much, because with easier levels you want them to be simple so they can actually get the easy difficulty you're going for. With demons, it wouldn't hurt the player, especially even if like a demon grinder, it wouldn't hurt for them to do a practice run. That's basically what you're going for. Easy levels, you basically just don't want to make it so the player has to practice a bunch or deal with a bunch of annoying stuff. With demons, you don't want them to deal with annoying stuff, but it allows you to explore a lot more and just have more fun and more ideas with your gameplay, rather than just basic, like, ship gaps and cube jumps and stuff. Hi. I'm in recording.
That's unimportant.
I hope I got that on camera. Alright, take one. Okay, I need you guys to leave because I'm actually trying to be productive today. Anyways, I forgot what I was saying. But yeah, you can put in gameplay gimmicks such as these. Like, you would definitely not see anything like this in an easy level, because this is way too complicated for an easier level. Honestly, it's not that complicated. It's just put some cool gimmicks that you wouldn't normally have in an easier level, and then just make it slightly more difficult, and then bam, you have an easy or medium demon. I would say this is more towards medium. If I wanted to make it easier, I would probably do something like that. Nerf it a little bit. Maybe I would get rid of like this spike. And then maybe chuck this over here or something. And nah, I'd say this is about decent easy gameplay. So let's see what we have so far. Yeah, I mean, decently readable, has some cool gimmicks that you wouldn't see, and just isn't too easy to be an easy level. That's pretty much it for the easy and medium demon section. Like, honestly, it's not that much different than the easy levels tutorial, which again, if you have not seen it, please go watch it. That's going to be a lot more useful for you when watching this video, rather than just watching this alone.